Hi guys, here we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor's Gambit. So yeah, here we are with Gregory. So yeah, let's have some fun. Yeah. No more objections, I take it. Must be some way I can prove Gustav and Frost are still cooperating. Mr. E? Things on my mind. Yes, what is it, Eddie? Frost entry for the finals. Wouldn't it have taken a while to take? Would imagine so. So flavoring eyes, freezing it all, and then carving two whole sculptures? Maybe don't all have to go on with this work. If it was me, I barely had gotten so far getting a set of the flavored eyes up to freezing. Part. Could have pulled it off. Perhaps there's a lawyering instinct in you after all, Eddie. There's all point out possibility. Stop eating your paper, you idiot! And he's right. Mr. Frost would have needed to freeze a whole large blocks of favorite ice to create his art. There should not have been time to do during the contest itself. Learn to find the favorite ice within the time limit is. Must made the flavored ice the day before. Would have sculptured it. What are you muttering about? What are you muttering about? Oh, I'm sorry, I realized something, that's all. I realized that you're correct. What, Mr. E? I hope you know what you're doing. Oh, accept and defeat, are we? Unless, are we? I think I'm accepting that perhaps that thing you said was true. They were helping each other right up to the day before the finals. Because as you said, the day before the final really did the mark on the end of their cooperation. Mr. Frost Andy was carved entirely from blocks of flavored ice. We needed a day to freeze. Flavored ice would have therefore have been prepared by Mr. Gusteau. Yes, with lines perfectly, Gusteau told me. Here from Frost until the day before the final. Okay, why didn't Mr. Frost help Mr. Gusteau in return? I can hardly be expecting to read the minds of the dead. Perhaps not, but I imagine Mr. Gusteau could tell us. Why don't you let us speak with him? Or do you still investigating was the true as you claim? How dare you call my methods in question? Not my intention. I just don't understand why you could corroborate a perfect file line inquiry. Give me one good reason why you should keep Gusteau from me. Good reason? Certainly. How and why Frost Gusteau corroborate has obviously no bearing on this case. How can you possibly say that without any certainty? The release have been broken down for some reason. In the very motive behind this murder. Could it indeed? Why would Gusteau himself tell me all about this? Why did the man see us accusing share the details of cooperation with the prosecution? Please tell me some proof to back up your suspicions this time. So was only a suspicious time when we know of, and I made from comments aware exactly of what suspicion actually was. I mean, this is probably a trap. Yeah, well, cat's got your tongue. Even if this is a trap, can't back down now. Looking for a room and still don't know why. In fact, alone the reason I suspect him. That's it. That you're only concerned to allow me to clear up for you? Knew it. It was a trap. I was saving this for the trial, but I consider it a taste to things to come. Plus, I hate to proceed to drag on because you need less intervention. Here, take a look at this. That's Gusteau and Frost and their sons. Gusto snuck in Frost's room in order to retrieve this photograph. But why? Their sons attended the same elementary school. Gusto was concerned that the fact that Mr. Frost and it might place him under due suspicion. A concern that you should prove and that was entirely well founded. Yeah. Gusto actually made me perfect sense, and you will give me no reason to believe otherwise. Yeah! He's not letting me talk to Mr. Gusto. Now, if you quite saw my investigation, I have things to get going on with. That smug says, alright, this jerk. I will give him something to be getting on. How are we doing, E? Mr. E? Mr. I will finish if we can't figure something out. Things to be getting on with? These are the things to be. He has a body, a murder weapon, and so custody. Prosecutor means to proceed. Tangaro, split days are needed. The comments are still fascinating the scene of the crime. Something on your mind, Misty? We're missing something. Something important. Rama has everything he needs to proceed with the prosecution. Yet he still doesn't seem confident of his case. Well, why refuse sharing information with Detective Bat? Who else? Haven't seen the autopsy report yet either. The guy has probably got a hand in too. We still have solved the mystery of what happened to the evidence that were missing. You can now look at the scene in front of us, Detective. A very space pool of blood should be there, is clearly missing. You're right. Don't remember anything reporting you're removing the blood along the body. Evidence that turned up not in our room, but in the most unusual place. It's a match. The blood in the fountain is Frost. There is no trace of Mr. Frost's blood left in Tango's room. Found somehow in the fountain instead. Why? Connect no autopsy report. Good. Wait, what? Oh wait. Blood and fountain with victim missing victim blood. The Frost's blood went missing from the crime scene. Traces of it showed up in the fountain. Got trouble removing the blood from after the body has been discovered. Why would blood? The body would have been. Wait. Have moved aside to get to the blood? Body might have been moved aside or even removed from the scene of the crime entirely. As far as we know, still no autopsy report. Plenty about the murder weapon and the suspect, but very little about the body itself. So that is why the body had been recovered from the forensic team. If the Something is false. Ms. Verma showed Detective Bad the autopsy report of something other than the fight. Thinking about this one way all around. Is not why did Ms. Verma hold back information about the body. Did Ms. Verma have any information about the body in the first place? Things look from that angle. Been removed from the police in order to carry out an autopsy. Perhaps it has been already removed and weighed by the culprit before they arrived. Mr. E? You have heard rumors of Ms. Verma's crazy about Messel. Witness statements, say deals, forging evidence, even. Sure, everyone heard of that stuff, but what to do with us right now? I would never judge a person on the basis of rumors alone. Even for karma, I find my best. I'll let my possession caller in of our interactions with him. Nonetheless, yes, he might be willing to twist the truth to his own ends. Is the truth? You mean he's playing dirty? He might been. Still is. I'm sure you let him get away with it. I'm returning to the prosecutor. I'm returning to the prosecutor's office. Don't breathe a word about anything to the inferior attorney. Yes, sir. Hold it. Yes, what is it now? I have a few questions, Mr. Verma, about a certain fact you have been keeping from us. Really? You mean to call the methods of an official investigation in question yet again? I warn you, if you obstructed the police in their work of prayer, there'll be consequences. Not the police I have an issue with, Mr. Verma. It's you. What? If it's the prosecutors to work out who the real culprit is of a crime is? Huh, what foolish is this? I have no intention of delivering the prosecutor's role. Is or is not the likes of you. Let me make one thing clear. My job is to analyze suspects and ensure that every last one of them picked at all costs. Believe me when I say absolutely no room for doubt when I present my perfect cases. How far will you go for your perfect cases? You create facts out of a whole cloth, perhaps? Yeah, as I thought you had done yourself already. Do you intend to accuse me of fabricating evidence? I do, because it's why you've done nothing but hinder Detective Bad from doing his job at every turn. What are you talking about? He didn't shut you off of the investigation because you wanted to keep an eye on us. You did it to stop him from finding out that you don't have the body. What? Doesn't seem to have the body? Ridiculous. You are clutching at straws. I will try to know more than your Pereira's slander. Then allow us to examine it. Prove me wrong if you can. I'm afraid you have tried a little harder than that. I know but you also have to prove your basis assumptions one way or another. You must see it yourself. A piece of blood and chocolate is missing from the crime scene. Why did it disappear? Where did it go? What does it matter? Some blood went missing from the chest where the body was found. So what? So what indeed? That's precisely my question. The body was still at the scene of the police. Police got here. Removing the blood will accomplish nothing. However, let us suppose for a moment that the body was not dead. Was not. Somebody wanted to erase any effects of that had happened in that room. Makes perfect sense. What is this body with a blood stain? But since it's important to you, why don't you tell us where it is and I believe it went? Of course, after all, it is everything, as you never tire to tell us. I believe this will back up my theory quite nicely.
Take that!
Traces of the victim's blood were found in the fountain. along with traces of the chocolate with Tangro's room. The fleet of missing cloud blades was dumped in the stream that to the mountain. Strongly points to a certain fact. Someone purposely disposed of the blood after the body was moved from the chest. Yeah. Mr. Forkama, where did you find the body? And this is where I'm gonna sadly end it off for today, guys. I will be back tomorrow with some more Ace Attorney investigations. Prosecutor's Gambit. Until next time, bye bye.